Afternoon, guys. Welcome to Football with Brownie. Hope you're all well, keeping safe, keeping each other safe, and spreading the love during this pandemic. Because we all need a little bit of loving. I do apologise. I know I'm slightly late. I do apologise. I spent time with my best mate over here last night, and we had a good catch up. So he doesn't like football, but big up to Wayne if he does watch it anyway. Thank you very much last night for the company, much appreciated, and with the COVID, very much needed. So, thank you very much, my friend. Right, going on, and also as well, I jumped in a shower just before because I didn't want to have a chig moment, lads. Guys, I did not want a chig moment on this channel, so you have to bear with me in getting dressed. Although looking at my top, you would say I'm not dressed for the occasion anyway. Anyway, right, let's go for it. Right, let's get this banner up. I haven't even put the banner up here. Right, there you go, guys. Please like, share, subscribe. Football Brownie on YouTube. Here's my Twitter. There. My Facebook, Football Brownie. Went over 550, may have been over 600 now, but I need a double check. And here's my Instagram. Most important one is the YouTube. If you have a YouTube channel, then please subscribe and hit the notification bell as well. We are really motoring now. We really are motoring, and it's all thanks to you guys. It's all absolutely thank you to you guys. You know, without you guys, this channel is nothing. And let's be honest, we've had a few laughs in recent days, haven't we? Let's be completely honest with you. Hi, my friend. Not yet, my friend. Not yet, because it's just gonna. I need to sort things out first regarding a watch along. I'm hoping to have Cardiff fans in here, and I know you're a Chelsea fan, so but please continue joining the chat anyway, man. Hi, Richard. How are you, my friend? They need it. They need it, especially against your arch enemies as well, isn't it? Millwall. Let them come. Oh, jeez, I should. Not after the antics of recent YouTube videos. Let them come should not be the expression I use, but never mind. Hope you're well anyway, Richard. Yeah, as I just mentioned, Cardiff Millwall. A little bit of feisty history between these two clubs, but actually on the pitch, it's been quite boring. The last 3 games, let me just get these up for you. But always, every time I used to go Millwall, it was always a draw, or if we play them home. But I think they did win last time, so let me just double check. Head to head, here we go. Right, head to head. Here we go. Anyway, guys, hope you're all well. The shock was out for Everton early on, wasn't it? 2-0 Newcastle. But I have Callum Wilson in my fantasy team. Right. Hang on. What the hell is this? I don't like these, buddy. Right, let's go the last few games for each team, man. Cardiff obviously drew 2-0 with Barnsley away. Lost 1-0 QPR. They're on a dreadful run, let's be completely honest. 1-0 QPR, 2-1 away, 2-1 home to Norwich, 1-0 in the cup away to Forest, and then lost 2-1 away to Wickham, lost 3-2 home to Brentford, and lost 2-0 to Norwich. Basically, and they lost against the Jacks a week before. It's margin on 2 months since Cardiff have had a win. Millwall's last few games: drew home 0-0 to Watford, lost 3-0 to Bristol City, went away to Huddersfield and won 1-0, went away to Forest and lost 3-1. Away to Bournemouth and drew 1-1. Beat Bournemouth in the Cup and lost 2-1 to Coventry. Trying to find the head-to-head. Here we go, the head-to-head. Here we go. Right. It was 1-1 in November. I thought he won 1-0, but oh, sorry. Okay, 1-1 here we go. 1-1 in November last year. Home and away, 2 draws. The year before, home and away, 2 draws. The year before that, it was a draw at Cardiff and Millwall won 1-0. That's just how dire these games have gone before. But yeah. So, you know, I'm trying not to be a betting man since I come to Spain, but does look like it's going to be a draw. Right? Hang on, let's Club TV. Come on. I've had a few issues with Cardiff Club TV lately. Let's get the game going. Anyway, while I'm doing this, let's go into chat. I do apologize, guys. I'm doing it on my phone. Okay. So where are we? Joseph. Yep, I'm doing well, mate. And yourself? What's your Jake? Yeah. Hey, no worries. Jake's a great lad. And hey, guys, if you have, I know you may not be West Ham fans here, but if you haven't subscribed to West Ham Fan and Official, it's not just West Ham he focuses on. He focuses on many teams. That's why I've been on his channel quite a number of times now. But please, if you've got a YouTube channel, YouTube account, please subscribe to West Ham Fan and Official. Give young Jake all your support, and he's much better than me doing these type of things, I tell you. Maximus, yeah, I'm good, mate. I'm good. And yourself? Just had to rub salt. No comment. No comment. 1-0 today. That's what you think, Joseph, is it? I'm going for a draw, I'll be honest with you. It could well be 0-0, but it's already started anyway. It's 3 minutes into the game. And the first thing I noticed is not about who's playing on the pitch, but also I've noticed a number more flags in the stadium. Anyone else notice that? That's quite strange how quickly they acted in that from a fans forum, that closed door fans forum. Well, I say flags, I mean advertising. Oh, shot goes over, shot early. Snapped at it, really. Snapped at it on a volley, Sam Vokes. And from a free kick, was cleared out by the Millwall defender. And Sam Vokes snapped at it, volley outside the area, but it went over the top. So anyway, how are you guys doing in the chat? Big up to everybody. What's your plans on the weekend, if you can do anything? What's the shutdown like for you guys as well? Millwall playing in a red away strip, while Cardiff in the original blue. I'll find the team news here. Team. Okay, here we go. Joseph says, I'm just looking at the team news now, Joseph. Just bear with me a sec, mate. What are you saying on it? 5 are back today. No Harry Wilson. Not sure how he's going to. I'll tell you my opinion on Harry Wilson now. Let's go through the team news first. Smithies in goal. Morrison returns as captain. Morrison and Flint in. Morrison, Flint, Nelson, Bennett. So yes, you are right. It is 5 in the back. This is Millwall, for heaven's sake. Then you've got Bakuna, Votes, Rose and Ojo in the midfield with more up front. Where Wilson is on with Gritzel, Pack, Harris, all in the midfield. Murphy, but young Isaac Davis doesn't make the bench, unfortunately. But I hope that his parents and his family are doing well anyway. I spoke to Danny Gavin about young Isaac Davis, and everyone's keeping their fingers crossed. Everyone is keeping their fingers crossed. Regarding Wilson, given my opinion is that it was never a good fit, Harry Wilson in Cardiff City, and I tell you why. You know, this is not a go at anybody. So I'd like to say that first. Cardiff, let's be completely honest here. Cardiff team and setup was always around Neil Warnock's type of football. Now, whether you like it or not, it did have a successful time at Cardiff City. We got promoted against all odds. Let's be completely honest. But there is a certain type of brand of football in which Neil Warnock likes to play, and even though that Neil Harris, when he came in, he tried to change it. There's no way you're going to try and change it in basically one transfer window. So Harry Wilson comes in, who is dead opposite to the type of player in which the Neil Warnock brand is. So we've overpaid for him on wages. To me, it was never a good fit. And I actually spoke to my good YouTube mate Sam Greenwood about this when I first come, because we all know that Cardiff's outlay for Harry Wilson's loan is quite hefty, you know, as championship clubs go. And my worry always was it was a waste of money. But it is what it is. You know, I'm not... I just think a little bit more homework. May have gone down better. Right, so... Okay, Millwall on the attack, going into the penalty area. Ball coming over. Oh, for fucking crying out loud. Fucking own goal. Own fucking goal. We're playing 5 in the back, yeah? The runner goes down the side. I don't think... Yeah, there's someone coming in. No. I need to see it from a different angle. Who had this own goal? It's absolutely ridiculous defending. Is that Flint? Joseph, is that Flint? The Spanish internet is bloody winding me up at the moment. We're buffering. Sorry, guys. Spanish internet was buffering a little bit, and I'm trying to reset. Yeah, Flint own goal, it looks like. So hang on now. Let me get this right, yeah? Let me get this right. A guy who hasn't kicked the ball in 4 months gets brought back into the team during Mick McCarthy's first game. On Barnsley, Barnsley's goal to go 1-0 up on Saturday. Ball comes over, and Flint and his centre half partner Nelson mark the same man, leaving the other striker to score with a free header. An absolute diabolical defensive error. And let's be honest, okay, we come back from 2-0 down, right? We come back from 2-0 down, but every single Barnsley attack made me nervous. Lo and behold, they play Millwall today. Now, with all due respect to Millwall, with all fucking due respect to Millwall, right? They wouldn't put they're not the type of team who would put 3 or 4 on you. Okay? So why are we playing 5 in the back? And what is worse is the guy who fucked up big time on Tuesday is kept in the team, and he scores a fucking own goal within what? First 10 minutes. Now Millwall after a second, yeah, they're pushing quite badly for a second. Oh. Remember, guys. Remember, Graham Kavanagh. I want the heat. I want heat. I want to eat as much humble pie in the summer. But this is looking really dangerous. So, Maximus, yeah, I'm good, mate. I'm not good now. Yeah. That's right. That's all. I mean, I'm looking. Unfortunately, I'm buffering a lot on this proxy laptop, but the guy was running down the left-hand side. Okay, he was cutting in. All right? Okay, he's ahead of the defender, no worries at all. But he was ahead of Morrison as he was cutting in. Okay, you definitely have the legs on Morrison. But because we're playing 5 in the back, there's too many Cardiff defenders for that to have gone in. Too many Cardiff defenders in the area, in the danger zone for that to. Anyway, Cardiff on the attack. More shot is blocked. Proxy fucking internet.
Isn't it? Like he's trying to strike through 2 or 3 people.
Whoops. Anyway. Yeah, it's Flint. Yeah, I know. I noticed it's Flint. What? You see the grey hairs? You see the fucking grey hairs coming? Yeah? Grey hairs coming? I tell you what it is. It's following these fuckers. It's following and putting my support on these fuckers. I'm just watching Morrison and Flint just have a conversation now, yeah? Now, it does look, I'm not very, hey, I can't talk myself, so, trying to lip read other people is really hard fucking graft for me, yeah? But it does look as if Flint is trying to, trying to say to Morrison, oh, it's not my fault, boss. Fucking hell, it fucking is, mate. Hi, Frankie. How are you, my friend? Hope you're good. Hope you're keeping safe. Head up, it's early doors. We usually show starters. Yeah, but the thing is, Maximus, is basically Cardiff didn't start playing until against Barnsley until they 2-0 down. Oh, this is a struggle. This is a fucking struggle, lads, huh? Well, I poured myself a beer as well, just before starting. And look how flat that is. That is just how flat the Cardiff City team are. And also, it brings back memories of being in Cardiff City Stadium because, quite frankly, all the beer was absolute shite and flat and it tastes like piss. So I'm trying to get into the mood of watching Cardiff this afternoon. Anyway. Anyway, good 1-2 by Millwall out there. Ball comes over and it's cleared. Now, it'd be interesting because the way Cardiff are basically, and I say basically, loosely, the formation, to me, I don't know whether you guys think in a chat, but to me, this looks quite like a 5-4-1. Okay, give and take. It could be a 5-4, 5-3-1-1 or whatever. But basically, it's 5 defenders, 4 midfielders, and you got Wood up front. Wood. I'm thinking of that freaking Chig video again, aren't I? You got more up front, right? So if that is the case, I don't know if you guys would agree in the chat, but if that is the case, let's be honest. McCarthy put a stall out of not conceding. Well, now we've conceded. So these tactics better change. Otherwise, we could be struggling. There's just no movement. Absolute no movement at all. Anyway, let's go back to the chat. Yeah, I'm good, Frankie. I'm good, my friend. Where are we? Don't think Mick's going to... Well, you never know with Tan. If Mick... just to let you know, Birmingham have gone 1-0 up against Coventry. You never know with Vincent Tan. If Mick says, Vincent, I'll do the job for £1 a week. Tan was, yeah, no worries, Mick. You're doing a fine job. No problems at all. Glass more than half. Well, yeah. No comment. I was watching that Flint on goal, Max. That was funny. Unfortunately, I think I was a bit too late on that dildo ad. Guys, later on, check back at my previous videos to know what Maximus is on about. Unfortunately, Maximus, I was a bit too late with me being in Spain. Everyone else knew about it before I released the video, so it was a bit of a shame. But I had a few hits on it. I did have a few hits on it. I mean, basically, my channel is about me, really. I've been a football fan, and yeah, I'm a Cardiff City fan, but I'm also a broad-minded football fan, so if you check out my channel, past videos, I got videos about everything from World Cup goals of 82, 86, Hearts on a European run, Dundee United when they beat Barcelona in Europe, knocked Barcelona out. What else have I got, which is not Cardiff related? When Real Madrid played Real Madrid B in the final of the Copa del Rey, when it was an absolute dodgy way of doing the World Cup finals draw. All different videos, all football related. But what I'm trying to do is get a broad football channel, but also with a few funny videos involved as well, because I do see a lot of football channels on YouTube, very boring, if I'm honest with you, very boring. The owner, some people call me boring, right? Some people call me boring, but if you can put funny content in on it, I think it does help attract more people to watch. So yeah, check out the. I'm rambling on a bit now, but check out my previous videos anyway, both for funny and football. That was the first video. Oh, was it Maximus? Oh, it's funny. It was funny, man. It was funny. Basically, someone was Cardiff. Hang on, Cardiff got a corner. Set it in easy. Giving a free kick away. A push. Yeah, basically, BBC Wales were doing an interview with a school about lockdown. And during the interview, then she got a dildo, which is basically placed with my fridge there. Yeah, got a dildo, which is clearly showing all throughout the interview. My video didn't go viral, but the issue went viral. Let's just say. Hi Liam, how are you? Liam, Tottenham fan, how are you, my friend? Good result for Newcastle, Adam. You can't. Well, first of all, thanks Liam for the comment. Much appreciated. Hope you're well. Newcastle, I did mention it earlier on. Very good result for Newcastle. My EPL EPL or FPL, sorry, team has gone downhill in recent weeks. But I did have Callum Wilson, and he did score 2 goals. Very surprising result for Everton, I'll be honest with you. Those are if they're going to kick on as a club, they are going to have to beat teams like Newcastle, definitely. You're on Facebook. Right, okay. Yeah, no worries, mate. No worries at all. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Cardiff, long ball into the area. Long throw in, sorry. Quite easily dealt with by Newcastle. By Millwall. Cross comes back over. Easily dealt with again. And Millwall now trying to hit on a break, but it goes out to play. Right. And Joseph, the reason you probably got less views on BBC Wales interviews probably got age. I had to have age restricted men. I had to put the problem with YouTube is that if you don't have age restriction, and I had to do it, but even with football videos, I do, doing some of my videos, a few swear words do come out because that's just me. That's just me. So whenever I do have swear words or things of that kind, yes, you put age restriction on. But what the problem with age restriction is it stops comments. You can't make comments then after the video is uploaded. And that's the only downside to the age restriction. I'm all for age restriction, but that shouldn't stop people making comments who have accounts with YouTube. That's all my opinion on it anyway. But yeah, but it was funny anyway. It was funny. Still 1-0 Cardiff. The problem I'm seeing at the moment with Cardiff is that they seem to be wanting. Well, it's a free kick now, just outside the Cardiff area. I didn't really see what that was. So it's Jed Wallace with a free kick. This guy, I would say, is a danger man. So I think he's going to try it. It goes over the bar. Yeah, what it seems, because they haven't got Harry Wilson on the pitch, it seems that they're going to try and attack down the flanks. Well, in my experience watching Millwall, which let's be honest, is only bloody twice a year whenever Cardiff play them. But also, like on highlight shows and so on and so forth, throughout the years, Millwall have been very good in defending crosses, corners, and so on and so forth. So I don't think it's the right move for us. You know, it is what it is. It's 1-0 now. As Joseph mentioned, or Maximus mentioned in the chat, still a long time to go. But we know how Millwall have come out now. Basically, it's 4-4-2, right? Or 4-5-1, whatever you want to. But they set it stall out now. They got their goal, so we're going to try and just defend as much as possible. I would even now. I know Mick McCarthy wouldn't do this, right? But a younger manager, I think, would do it. Maybe not Neil Harris, but a younger manager would do it. Is a quarter of a game gone? We're on 26 minutes. We're playing 5 in the back, is what Joseph mentioned, which is absolutely bang on. And Flint has made yet another terrible decision, which has conceded the goal. I would take Flint off and put Wilson on right now. That's what I would do. Because, 4 defenders can cover the 2 strikers in Millwall. And he went and put a playmaker in the middle of the pitch because Millwall seemed to be defending these crosses with ease, and we need to go through them rather than down the sides. That's my opinion. I don't know what you guys are thinking. Okay, Joe just I call him oh no, and a pass like that, just a wayward pass and to nobody. Do you guys think we'll have any? Do you guys think we'll have any more signings? Goal update: Coventry have equalised against Birmingham City as well, guys. Maximus to come in, spot on. I was thinking the same thing. Yeah. Listen, I know what Mick was trying to do. I know what Mick was trying to do with regarding how he set up. He didn't want us to concede and then try and get the goal. But we have conceded. We have to be open with this, honest with this. We have conceded very, very early on. We know how Millwall are going to play this game now. We've got too many in the defensive, the defensive numbers. Take Flint off, chuck Wilson on, and then we can alternate. We can, if he wants to continue playing down the wings, can do that. Or you have the option with Wilson to play, go through them in the middle. That's just my opinion. But it seems to be very, very one-dimensional. It seems to be very one-dimensional. And it's so early on that whatever changes can be made now, basically Wilson would have 3/4 of the game to play. Anyway, there you go. Please like, share, and most importantly, guys, subscribe to Football with Brownie. I do try and make you guys laugh. My humour may not be for everybody, but I do try and make you guys laugh. Okay, it's Twitter. There's my Twitter handle. Facebook page, that's growing a bit as well. Football Brownie. And Instagram, Adam Brown 451. Please, whatever social media platform you are, please share, subscribe, tell all your friends and family. I do try and make people laugh. Sometimes it's shit, I can't even say this. At the expense of myself or at the expense of others. But laughing and talking football is the main objective of my channel. Get him in the middle. The boy can finish. Yeah, he can finish. Listen, he can finish. But I at this moment in time, we are half hour in, and we've got plenty of time to change. I think I can feel at this moment in time, I can feel a last of a summer wine Mick McCarthy rant coming on at 6 o'clock, and I hope not. That's 6 o'clock UK time as well. Gary's in the house. Hi, Gary. How are you? Good afternoon, Brownie. You funny? You try. I know. I do try. It doesn't always work out. It borderlines offends at times, Gary. But I do try. What time is the Arsenal game on, Gary? I know Gary's an Arsenal fan, and everybody in chat, or if you're watching this later on, hang on, the ball's coming over. What? I know. He basically had a free header. Mo had a free header about 5 yards out, and he headed it over. Great ball, great cross coming over. He beats the defender quite easily. Free header. Oh, you should have buried that one. Anyway, guys in the chat and guys who'll be watching this later on, hopefully, loads of you. But please, where is he? There he is. Right. Right. Please subscribe and check out channel DWTT. Gary is an Arsenal fan from the United States of America. And he's only just started his channel out, so he needs everybody's support. So, guys, you got Gary's channel. You also have West Ham Unfiltered, who's been in the chat as well. I do think that having or watching fan channels of all different clubs does help your kind of mindset when it comes to the beautiful game of football. Maximus 5:30 GT. Yeah, okay, GMT. Sorry. Well, it's half 3 now, man. Is that okay? 2 hours. Part of my looking forward to it. Part of my dread. I'm confident. I think Arsenal will. I think Arsenal will beat them. I personally, I think Man United are in a false position. I've always thought that. I thought they've been very lucky with the lack of injuries in their midfield, because I think the midfield is the engine house. No, midfield always the engine house, but you know what I mean. The strongest part of the team. And I think they've been extremely lucky for no midfield there. Okay, Joseph comes back. Milk should have been already. Yeah, I agree with you. But Joseph, let's be honest. It's a corner to Cardiff at the moment. Let's see if he can. Ball coming over. That's handball. Free kick just outside the box. Joseph, I know what you mean. And I think, Mick, in an ideal world, I know what Mick was trying to do. Let's make sure they don't score, lads, and let's bloody win this with a clean sheet. That's how he would have planned this out. Unfortunately, because of a stupid own goal within 10 minutes, then he needs to make changes. Now, it's already been 10 minutes now since I already mentioned what I would do. Yeah? We're on 35 minutes now. Nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. We now got a free kick, which High Wilson is not there for. But we'll see. I'm assuming it's going to be a Morrison Rocket, maybe. Or Flint Rocket, is it? Rocket, which is basically... No, Vokes. A rocket which basically turned into a toy rocket and deflected to go very wide of a goal. Anyway, listen, the issue has happened, the own goal has happened, plenty of time, he hasn't made a single change, and we all can see where he can make a quick change, and he has got loads of time then for High Wilson to come into the game. That's my opinion. Thanks for hey, no problem, Gary. Thank you very much. I know that you do try and support this channel as much as possible, and me as much as possible. So if I can help in any way, then just say the word, really, mate. Maximum, yeah, 6:30. Right, let's go through the other, because I'm getting bored now. The other games at the moment live: Crystal Palace 0, Wolves 0, Man City 1, Sheffield United 0. West Brom 0, Fulham 1. Where's this championship? Oh, what the hell? Oh, let me check out live scores rather than fast score. You see, hey, look how professional I am, eh? Look how professional I am. Hang on. Oh, Right, championship. We got Birmingham 1, Coventry. Birmingham 1, Coventry 1. Blackburn 0, Luton 0. Brentford 1, Wickham 1. Cardiff 0, Millwall 1. Derby 1, Bristol City 0. Huddersfield Stoke 1-0. Nottingham Forest 0, Barnsley 0. Rotherham 0, Swansea fucking 2. Fuck's sake. Sheffield Wednesday 0, Preston 0. No, unfortunately, mate, they're not. Unfortunately, they're not. Just bear with me a sec. Bear with me a sec, guys. I'm just going to top up my beer. Hey, I'm back. Brownie is back. Brownie is back. Back in the house. Yes, I know. We Swansea 2-0 up, I know. But I had to go. Look at that. Look at that head. Now that is a classic Cardiff City head regarding going to one of the bars. The beer tastes awful, but the head is massive. Oh no. I shouldn't be going on about Chig's head, should I? Chig and Lee Gunner's head. Oh, sorry. Excuse that pun, guys. Excuse that pun. Anyway, back to the game. It's still 1-0 to Millwall. 40 minutes in. Typically, it's a boring game between these two. Now, I thought you had given a penalty then to Cardiff. Typical. Oh no, just outside the box. Typically, it's a boring game between these two. The last 8 occasions, I think, it's been a draw. It has been a draw last 8 occasions. Just like that dildo. Oh, it's funny. We've had some fun and games on this channel during the week. Cardiff have a free kick just outside the area, but again, Harry Wilson isn't there. So I don't know who's going to take this one. I would say Ojo maybe. I don't know. Goes at the wall, and out for a corner. Right, Cardiff. I don't think they're going down. But they are going to end up very dangerously close to relegation area. Gary, nice beer. Well, Gary, hang on, it's a Cardiff corner. Great header off the line. Oh, and it's right at the last minute. Poxy buffering with the Spanish internet. Bloody hell! Hang on, ball comes over. Really strong, powerful header, I think, by Moore. Anyway. Well, Gary, we would call this lager. So what in America, do you call lagers lager, or is everything beer? Because I can't remember. I know when I was living in Australia, basically everything was a beer, including lagers. I don't know if you know what the difference between lager and beer is. If I'm honest with you, I don't know. I don't know myself. Sam Greenwood in the house. Hi, Sam. Well, Sam, at this moment in time, and I'm sure guys in the chat would back me up on this. Hang on. But guys in the chat would back me up on this. Is that it was an absolute ridiculous score to concede very early on. But within 10 minutes of that, within the first 20 minutes, you knew how Millwall were going to play this game. All right? Like they always played this game. And Cardiff set up with 5 in the back. Now, they conceded early. And it's a better pitch to play on. Cardiff then tried to go down the flanks and knock it in. Now, anyone who has watched Millwall for the last, as Maximus said, anyone who's watched Millwall for the last, I don't know how many years, will tell you Millwall defend set or defend crosses very easily. So, with Wilson on the bench, he should have brought one of the 3 centre halves off. Quite Flint, the goal scorer, was ridiculous. And he should have made a change there and then. Wilson would have had 75 minutes now on there. Now it is coming up to half time. Still no changes. But I think already Mick McCarthy's game management is becoming poor. That's my opinion. Right, where are we? Maximus, which best set? Yeah. Yeah, I agree. And one of the best neighbours you'll ever have as well, mate. Right. I call everything. Yeah, I know. Because what do you call a cider beer, then, Gary? Yes, 1-0 Millwall, Jake, unfortunately. And guys, I know I mentioned earlier on, but Jake, please check Jake's out. He's a youngster, much better with his YouTube things than what I am. And he doesn't only do West Ham stuff. That's why I've been on his channel a number of times. He does shows about other clubs as well. Please show your support as well to Jake. Much appreciated if you do. USA doesn't have. Oh, Budweiser awful. Budweiser is awful. Jeez. It's halftime. It's Cardiff 0. It's Cardiff 0, Millwall 1. And the fastest player to get off the pitch was actually the own goal scorer, Flint. I wonder what that'll tell you. Hi, mate. How are you? Apologies. I'm not going to try and pronounce that name. You a YouTube account name, mate, because I will absolutely murder it. So, but thanks anyway for coming in. Yeah, Millwall are leading 1-0. Dirty water, Sam. Get it right. Oh, you're not talking about Spanish River water, are you, mate? Funny much said we don't need new centre backs because we got Flint. Back goal against Barnsley was ridiculous. Anyone who hasn't noticed it, or haven't watched it, this guy's stealing a living as a professional footballer. Imam Bakuna is stealing a living of professional footballers. But while I'm on the subject of Cardiff City, please check out the podcast I done the other day with Dan from GTFM. Very interesting issues come up doing a select closed door meeting between certain fan groups, certain media, and the Cardiff City representatives. Very interesting. We've had issues around the Mick McCarthy appointment. Neil Harris, we spoke about Emiliano Sala. We spoke about the 3 Cardiff court cases which are going to be coming up. Loads of things. But if you're interested in some of the kind of off-field or behind-the-scenes kind of action that goes on within football clubs, I'd highly recommend that you watch that podcast I done with Dan from GTFM. And big up to Dan. I know already that this channel has gone down badly within the kind of boardroom level of the club I support, Cardiff City. Now, there's many reasons for that, and most of them are because it's me rather than what I've done on the channel. Because of what happened previously, business-wise, and what I've come out and said against the club before. Anyway, but fair play to Dan. Dan is risking, basically, in my opinion, Dan is risking a bit of his livelihood by coming on to these podcasts with me. And I say that because we all know that Cardiff City are very selective. Cardiff City are very, very selective with who they invite onto the post-match press conferences. And we all know that the likes of South Wales Echo have been banned. Many editorials have been banned in the past. But Dan is risking his passage, I suppose, into getting some inside information about the club for us all, for me, for the channel, and for you, the viewer. And you have to respect him for that. You have to really respect him for that. So, please follow Dan on. He's only on Twitter. DT Football, I think he's called. But give that podcast a viewing. Have a look at it. See what you think. And if we do get the kind of publicity in which, and the support in which, it wouldn't be the last one. Jesus, loads of men. I don't know, where are we now? Well, I don't know about looking smart. I don't know about Slazenger, for heaven's sake. Yeah, I was in a rush, if I'm honest with you, and I chucked anything on because I didn't want a chig moment. You said it, Gary. Cardiff, no comment, mate. Cider, beer. I know cider, but not cider beer. No, I was asking if Americans call cider a beer because they call everything else a beer. I don't know. As West Ham fan, yeah, I know. We all know the history between West Ham and Millwall, and it's very similar history between Cardiff and Millwall and Cardiff West Ham. What a threesome we are, eh? Lovely light you got there. Thank you. Well, you're taking it all in here. What about the fridge? What about the beer? What about my stubble? Maximus? Don't know what that means. I'm not even going to try it. Not with this list. Right. Cardiff, 10 shots. Millwall, 2 shots. Now, Frankie, I've watched this second half. I watched this first half. 10 shots. I wouldn't call one of them a shot, if I'm honest with you. We had 2 chances, and 2 of them were headers. Do they count headers as shots? One more was 5 meters out. You should have at least done it headed it on target, headed it over. Now that's not common for him. He's really good. He's really good in that type of air. But it is what it is. And the other one was a corner come over, and once again more really powerful header. But because of Spanish internet buffer, and I don't know if it was cleared off the line or if it was a save by the goalkeeper. Anyway, shots on target. I say. I mean, Ruth says, yeah, thank you very much, Ruth, and thank you to everybody. I did hit the 400 subscriber mark, not yesterday, the day before. And I'll be honest with you, I'm chuffed to bits. I'm chuffed to bits. It's so pleasing. I'll be honest with you, it's so pleasing that that people are enjoying my content, even though I can't. Let's be honest, my speech impediment stops me from talking fucking English properly. So I do. I do take a lot of pleasure and a lot of pride in hitting that mark, and let's hope that it be better marks in days, if not months to come. Sam, I lived off dirty water in college. Miller Lite. Oh, geez. The cheap bars. What's a pincher? Is a pincher like a small one? Best Buy for kiss of beer. Oh, no. We would call it in Spain a canya. You got a canya, and then you got medium, and then you got a pint or pinta. In Australia, they call it a schooner, which basically is like a long canya, I suppose. I don't know. Let me know what possession. Hey, I got Frankie in the chat. I don't even have to give you guys the stats myself. Well done, Frankie. Cardiff 60%, Millwall 40%. Yes, but that again, that would tell, looking at the first half, that will give me a different reflection on the game. Yes, Cardiff had 60%. Most of that possession was sideways passing in the back, in the midfield. Millwall got the early goal. They set their plan out now, just to every man behind them. So possession stats can be twisted quite easily, and this is a clear example of that. One of your best videos, that podcast. Oh, thanks, Joseph. Thank you very much, my friend. I also done. It was a nightmare on my own, but Sam is also in the chat as well. We had some good feedback, didn't we, Sam? We done a podcast yesterday, which, because I'm based in Spain and Sam is based in Norway. Sam is an Arsenal fan based in Norway, and he has some background knowledge regarding youngster Martin Odegaard, who's signed from Real Madrid to Arsenal on loan at the moment until the end of the season. But together we give a bit more background information on his growing up and so on and so forth. I could give it from a Spanish perspective when he was at La Liga. Sam could give it from his early age. Until Sam joined that podcast, I'll be honest with you, I was struggling. I was fucking struggling, especially with the Norwegian names. I can't even say English myself properly, but when Sam did join, that's when the enjoyment started for myself anyway. But even if you're not an Arsenal fan, that podcast is also very, very good, because no one knew, I haven't heard one podcast, apart from the one in which me and Sam did, which have mentioned that Odegaard's parents each put in 50,000 kroner to the local football team for them to redevelop their gravel pitch into an all-weather pitch. And Martin then, as a youngster, spent most of his time on that pitch. And therefore, his parents, for doing such a move, has been basically given loads of praise for the development of Martin Odegaard from his younger days to his professional career. Please check that out. Corners, well, yeah. Only that one was the only good one that comes to mind, where more header and it was either off a line or saved. Guys, sounds like college life. I miss those days. I never went to college. I come out of college all A's for absent. Never went. I went traveling instead. Or after I went on a trip to Her Majesty's pleasure, and then I went traveling after. So those would have been my what would have been my college days. I miss those days too. Mick McCarthy was like 81 and 61. I'm trying to be upbeat at the moment, because you guys make me talk about other things, but this is dreadful, guys. This is dreadful. No comment. Piss off, Tom. Piss off. No responsibility. Cheap beer. Now it's. Oh yeah. I'm not going to go down political routes, but your life does change when bills start coming through the door. "45 minutes into Wayne McCarthy is enough." Well, we are actually 75. No, 135 minutes into it now, because he was in charge of the Barnsley Cardiff game in a week, and that was bad enough. What would Homer Simpson's drink now? What was Homer Simpson's drink? And Barney. Bring back Bob Bank. Oh, votes for days, eh? If Maximus, I don't know if you're on my Facebook page, but if you go on my Facebook page, when did I put it up? I put it, and I put it up on my Twitter as well. Maybe about a week ago. I put an old aerial photo of Cardiff City on the Bob Bank. I think it was like from 1959 or something like that. But in those days, it was the deepest stand in the UK. It goes back, well, it seems miles. Now, when I went to a Bob Bank, and probably when you went as well, Maximus, you know, they must have brought it back, I'd say, halfway from where it used to be. But yeah, I started watching Cardiff on a Bob Bank, and I went to your Block A, and then Block A was a bit expensive, to be honest. Although a lot of my mates were there, and then we went to the Grange End. We went to a Grange End then. Probably in the Grange End ever since. It got covered. You know. Oh, do I? Don Juan, oh, jeez. No comment on that, Sam. No comment on that, Maximus. Nice tan? No, I'm light, mate. I'm light. I'm normally far darker than this. Don't mention tan, you said. Well said, Maximus. Well said. You're excited to come to our place at the end of March. No, I'm not even excited to. You know what? The only thing I do hope, Tom, I'll be honest with you, mate, is that we don't lose. Because people in the chat who don't know about this, no team has ever done the double over the other team in a South Wales derby. Now, Swansea have beaten us already once this season. And going on our performances under Harris and McCarthy, I am worried. I am really, really, really worried on that one. Don't worry, Brown. We can all understand you. I can't understand myself half the time. But cheers anyway, Reece. You can be understood. So it doesn't matter about so-called speech impaired. I love it, mate, to be honest. I love it. It gives me some individuality. When I was in recruitment, because I started in recruitment when recruitment was good, really, really good. Profits were good. But you did have quite a number of competition out there. So I'd be on the phone and be on the phone all the time, you know, do you need any guys, do you need any workers, so on and so forth. But so many other people be doing the same, like site managers, construction site managers, factory managers, or whatever, right? But you know the benefit of me having a speech impediment? The benefit of me having a speech impediment was that out of 20, 30 different agencies in which we'll be calling them, they'll always remember the guy with a speech impediment. And believe it or not, my speech impediment made me money, Millwall come through. Oh, he hits it wide. 1-on-1 with the keeper, and he puts it wide. Thank God. Yeah, but anyway, going back to it, my speech impediment actually benefited me in the long term rather than gone against me. That's my own personal opinion. Where are we? Pinterest like 3-4 litre. Oh, right, okay. So no. Yeah, good. Love the climbing on the fence, going nuts. Rosewood Day, climbing on the fence, giving the left winger or left back shit. Oh yes, he is, brother. Pick up the Arsenal realist. Hi, Brownie. Hope you're well. Hey, I'm always well. Chicky, chicky, chig, chig. Right. If anyone hasn't heard, I very much doubt that nobody has heard about this guy. Yeah? Check out Arsenal's realist. Check him out. Subscribe to him. If you want to laugh about football and if you want to laugh about fan channels, then check out this guy. This guy is the king of. Hang on, this guy is the king of laughter when it comes to funny things on YouTube. Please, guys, check him out. Arsenal's realist, and hopefully we're going to do a podcast together. AR, isn't it soon? Fucking God help us, eh? God help us. Yeah, realist is in the building. Sam, Bailey, hope you're well. Let's get on you soon, Brownie. Get you on soon. Oh, yeah. Oh, Jesus. I had a chig moment, man. I had a chig moment. I thought you said definitely get on you soon, not get you on soon. Jesus. I panicked. I absolutely panicked, man. I didn't know what you were on about. Cheeky, cheeky, ding dong. All right, the pinch is over 2 liters. So what, if you paid, what did you say? If you paid $4 for 4 liters, man, was it? 3 liters. So basically $1 a liter, then that would work out then, Gary, would it? McChicken nuggets. Oh, Jesus. It's funny. Listen, I know the joke is going a bit old now, but it's funny. I wonder if you crack one off. In during a game today. Thanks. Chig McNeil. You know what? This chat is going bonkers now, isn't it? And all because of that man, Arsenal realist. Big up, honestly, please, guys, sort out you a subscription to Arsenal realist. And Sam Greenwood. Yeah, going back to the game. You've diverted me away from a game now. It's still Cardiff Millwall 1. It's a typical Cardiff Millwall game. Absolute bollocks, rubbish. And changes should have been made after the 25-minute mark. But that's an old style. That's an old style game management thinking for you. Anyway, well, go on. What are you guys saying now in the chat? This will never die. Man knocked one out. Man United tonight. Oh, fuck it. Oh, Jesus. Silly 100 chance. Thanks, realist. Yeah, guys, hit the like button. I keep on forgetting hit the like button. But it's everywhere on this on the banner below. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. It's like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Football Brownie. I can't even see. I'm laughing. I'm crying, laughing. I can't see now. Football Brownie on YouTube. There's my Twitter handle as well. Facebook page, Football Brownie. Instagram, Adam Brown 451. Oh, geez, you guys are mad. But yeah, it's. So, realist, you going to Thailand, did you, bro? You going to Thailand? Chico Brothers. Oh, shit. Sorry, Chico Brothers. You're going to Thailand, see Denver, developer. I thought I told the developer, but that his spare bedroom is mine. So you'll have to rent this spare bedroom off me now. AR. Right, Cardiff for a free kick. Ball coming over. Spanish internet is buffered again. I don't know where the hell the ball has gone. It's there somewhere. And somehow Cardiff have a free kick, I think. Right. Yeah, no, I agree. Not sure. Yeah, I know. I went to Thailand. Well, you know, I lived in Thailand for a while. But I preferred Vietnam myself. But that's just me. Cardiff with a free kick. I don't know how they had the free kick, but then all of a sudden, in the next shot, Cardiff have the ball in their own half. So I don't know what happened there. Just bear with me, guys. Just go a bit off camera for a sec. I'm not doing a chig. I swear to God, I'm not doing a chig. I need a piss rather than a chig. All right. Right. Listen, I am not a chig. There you go. I've got jeans on, look. There's no evidence whatsoever I done a chig then. No evidence whatsoever. Still 1-0 to Millwall, 55 minutes. Hang on. Cheeky chig. One way. Taking 300 quid. Literally going to see what happens. Yeah, I was living in Australia for a while, and I went there on my way back. Spent 6 months in Thailand, and then done 6 months in Vietnam, 6 months in Japan before going back to Wales via London. You can get a few of my mates went there and started their careers, really, their teaching careers. Started teaching English in Thailand. I think that may be what the developer done as well. Not too sure. But there's a lot of people who get by just by teaching English in Thailand. After a year or two, then they've gained that experience, that teaching experience. They've come back, and it's kind of like give them a good base to go through their teaching their teaching training and so on here. Yeah, good luck to you, mate. Good luck to you. I will be going to Thailand when things calm down. I'd like to see Den Developer as well. And if you were there, fucking hell, we would have a hell of a time, I tell you. Yeah, Sam's right. Sam has wanted me to do a Marbella vlog or channel as well. And he is right. I think I'm going to call it Brownie Talk Shit in Marbella or something. But I bet it'll be the same in Thailand as well. If you recommend any of the food businesses or bars or so on, you'll get some perks, I tell you. So it could well be a good way of living in a way. Going live every day when out there. You're going live every day now, realistically, yeah? Sorry, I couldn't last night. But I had a lockdown get together with friends. So, but normally you're on every day. Please check ARs out if you want to laugh. If the lockdown is getting to you, then check on Arsenal Realist, and he'll make you laugh and get you through the day. You don't believe me? You don't believe me on what, guy? Get back to me. I don't know. I don't know. I've been talking so much. I don't know what you're on about. Pop tip: if you ever in doubt, ask for their ID. Thai government won't let them charge you. Oh, all right. Okay. I now know what you're on about now. I told you that story, didn't I, Sam? But it was in Australia rather than Thailand. Sydney. To Australians, Sydney is the gay capital of the world. I never knew that before I went over there and lived there. Anyway, went to a club down Darling Harbour. Can't remember what it was called now. It's closed now anyway. But I went to a club, and yes, we were much younger. We'd done this, done that, as well as drink and everything else. And then it'd be an after party then. So the club would finish like 6 o'clock in the morning. So you go back to a like bar, which would then open from like 7, till I don't know 7 till 5 or something in the afternoon. Basically, over Sunday on it. But I was completely. I'll be honest with you, I was completely off my head now. Yeah, on it all night and everything. And as Chig probably was the other day, I was getting very, I was getting, there's no other word per about it. I was getting horny, clearly, right? Anyway, so it happened. So it must have been about 11, 12 o'clock or something. And I'm looking at this woman, this girl the other side of the dance floor or whatever. I'm thinking, oh, she looks all right, yeah. Yeah, so, bear in mind, I was a better looking guy back then. So I'm walking up to her, and as I'm walking up to her, she had a neck scarf. Well, she took the neck scarf off as I was about 2 meters away from her. Took the neck scarf off. The biggest Adam's apple you will ever see in your life. I quickly diverted, and as I diverted, I hit a dancer who gave me loads of grief for knocking her to the floor. Accidental, but yeah. Oh, geez, the Adam's apple was bigger than my forearm. I tell you, it really was massive. Right. Have a good game. Yeah, no worries, my friend. No worries. You take care. Thanks for joining, Guy. Much appreciated. Much. You have been in Thailand. I guarantee you 100% that some of them are impossible to tell. Oh, yeah, the Adam's apple was like a tennis ball. Honestly, no. The big clue is. Well, I didn't have the opportunity to see that realist, but I'm sure if I did, it'd be bigger than Jigs. Anyway, come back to the game at 61 minutes, and Cardiff made a first substitution on the hour. No, am I right in saying Bakuna is coming off for Harris? Or they do a double substitution? Never knowing me, I'll end up. Oh, jeez. No comment. I can't. I don't know who's watching it, Sans. Right. Don't go into a sunny. That guy is an absolute tool, isn't he? That guy's an absolute tool. Fair play. Hi, Bargav. How are you, mate? You good? Hope you're well. Thank you for joining the stream. Oh, gosh, come over Cardiff. I'm in Cardiff Corner. Yeah, I'm good, mate. I'm good. My favourite party city. I think, to be honest, Bargav, I think a person's favourite party city is very reliant upon the age he went or that person went to at the time. Would you agree? I love partying. I don't get me wrong. All right. You know, I do love partying. Sydney was a good party city. I'm told now that there's more restrictions from when I went there. I went there during the build up to the Olympic Games, 99 to 2000, 99 to 2001, 2002, basically because all the development for the Olympics meant that there was lots of jobs out there, and it was $3 Aussie dollars to a pound. Long ball coming in Cardiff, easily dealt with. Millwall, buffered again, but so Sydney for me at the time was good. Thailand, let's just say Thailand wasn't as good as Sydney. London, I lived in London a bit. I lived in the West End a bit. Problem with London, even back then, it was very expensive. If I'm honest with you, and this is no bias, party city, and because you know my good friends are. Well, I got married in Miami as well, so Miami's quite a good party city. But again, that's expensive. Because of the circle of friends I had there, you know, which included like DJs, promoters, and so on and so forth. I'd say my best party city is actually Cardiff, but Cardiff not as in now. Cardiff doing the early noughties. Then Cardiff had got promoted as like the stag capital of the UK and things like that. And then all the chain kind of bars come into Cardiff then and swallowed up the independents, because I prefer independent kind of bars. And because of Cardiff City as well, I'll be honest with you. You know, being a fan of Cardiff City back then, there'd be connections. You'd be able to make connections which could open doors for you. So, yeah, my favorite Cardiff City, my favorite party city would be Cardiff, but that's only because I was there in it at the time when it was a bit rough around the edges, if you know what I mean. Right, 100%. Like, thanks, Arsenal. Realist, much appreciated. Now, there's a Millwall player down in the penalty area. Now, because of Spanish buffering, I don't know if he gives a penalty, a corner, a free kick, or just a drop ball. I'm not too sure, guys. Oh, Sam's getting cheeky with it, is he? Sam Greenwood, well, he's getting hyped. Getting hyped, that's for sure. Oh, yeah, most of these are Arsenal fans in the chat. But sure, hey, I welcome all fans, don't worry. I do hope that you guys get a result against Man United. Have to agree, depend on the time. Miami is fun, but you outgrow it. Yeah, I went to Miami when it wasn't really in thing to go. I got married there in 2007. I went there because my main holiday would have to take place in January, because that was the kind of required time of my work. So it'd always be January. So we were very, very limited to where we could go. Europe is pointless going to Europe in January because it's cold. So one year we went to Miami, and we used to go every January since. But you are right. We got married in 2007. I think we continued it until about 2010. But during the 2010, then, it started to get a bit too commercialised, I think, Bargath. My half-brother son makes fun of Cardiff Millennium City Half Cup final. Love City said great. Yeah, Sam, every supporter of whatever club come to Cardiff Millennium Stadium held the cup finals, playoff finals, League Cup finals. I've always said, and even the Champions League final, where Real Madrid played Juventus the other year. Millennium Stadium, I don't like it as a stadium. I don't like it as a football stadium, I'll be honest with you. As a football stadium, I don't think it works. Many older generation football fans would agree with you. That's why, and to be honest, that's a lot of Wales players don't like playing there either. That's why they have the Wales home games at Cardiff City, because the increased attendance does bring in more tourist kind of supporters rather than natural football fans, and the atmosphere just filtered out. So that's why Wales play at Cardiff City. They don't play at the Millennium Stadium. Yo, Brownie, it's also realist on the hook. All right, okay. Hell. Oh, jeez, bro. You. Oh, this is getting mad. This is getting mad. What I did find out on Chig's Twitter earlier on is that the press have now got in contact with him. I put a link to my video. It would have been my last tweet, but the press have got in contact with him now. And it was interesting that he said in his last video, Chig said, I need to make a comment just in case this gets more serious. Now, those words, what the hell was he on about? Getting more serious. Have you had a knock on the door, you think? I don't know. Anyway, nothing like a good one. Well, hey, Cardiff scored, yes! Come on! Cardiff scored. Now, I don't know what the hell happened. The Spanish buffering was buffering like a fucking good end. But what I do realise is that Cardiff scored and Moore scored. I think it was Moore anyway. Yeah, it was Moore. Equalised 1-0. Come on, Cardiff. Come on. You see, Harris, Moore done well. Harris, beautiful through ball. Moore dinked it over a keeper. 1-0. Game on. Now, guys in the chat, what did I say from 25 minutes? 25 minutes, I said, for that change to happen. You know? Harris comes on, 60 minutes maybe? Within 10 minutes, bang. There you go. Maximus, didn't I say it? Joseph, didn't I say it? I'll be on your. I'll definitely be on your channel as well. Yeah, definitely. 11-10. I thought that as well. We're loving the attention. That's why they left a bit. I'm very surprised. I'll be honest with you. I'm very surprised that YouTube have kept it on. I am very surprised. I am very surprised. I can't see it being. I can't see it being set up though. I really can't, because surely anyone with half a brain would think. We all know how protective of his channel Lee Gunner is, as in saying, I've got these subscriptions. I'm not, he boasts about it to a point where you think, if something was to go wrong and he would lose his channel, then, he would be an absolute laughing stock. So I don't think it was set up simply because I don't think Lee Gunner would take such a risk in losing his channel. I don't know what you guys would think. Barker, I've come back. Florida is amazing January for March. I hear Liverpool and Prague are the best. I wanted to move Vegas. Liverpool, yeah, I like Liverpool City. Don't get me wrong, I like Liverpool City. Liverpool and Cardiff very similar. Yeah, Prague. I've been to Prague 3 times. I wouldn't rate Prague. I'll be honest with you. I wouldn't rate Prague. It all depends what you're going for, I guess. Prague is very, very. All depends what you're going for. Madrid is a good city. Now, Madrid is very, very underrated. Yeah. Madrid is. If you go for clubbing, you probably know Pasha, a club in Ibiza. Well, the first Pasha was in Madrid. Still going as well. Yeah. 1-0. Get in here. Sammy should join the army, bro. You did, sir? You did? I know I did. It ain't said. Oh, did he? Ah, right. I got you. I My friend won't be happy as a Millwall fan. Well, Millwall were set up not to lose this game right from the off. I'm just disappointed that it took McCarthy so long to realise how Millwall are going about the game to make that change. He made a change I was crying out for from 25 minutes, and all of a sudden we went on. Really, it's out of order. Look, this is a guy who used to be a window salesman. Basically, and I'm going to allege it because you hear so many kind of press reports about this, but basically would be knocking doors of old people, preying on the vulnerable to buy shitty double glazed windows. That's basically. Yeah, I agree. I absolutely agree with you, Cheddars, and thank you for coming in. Saka hasn't made a squad. Well, is he injured then, John? Huge blow. That's a huge blow. No, John, we are not talking about Cheg. Not talking about Chig on this video, mate. We're really not, yeah? No more mention about blowjobs, please, John. No Saka, no Tierney. Europe needs to iron up its best, kind of, but. I mean, I'm in Marbella, and I rate Marbella better than Iron Apple, if I'm honest with you. Yeah, knows the score. Cheers, realist might jump on. All right. It has been madness. Everybody. Nice one, Sam. Nice. I don't get why we start playing when we all. Guys who were in the chat earlier on, that's exactly what I said about Barnsley. Went 2-0 down, started playing. Is that Kenneth Soho? Oh, right. Ex-Cardiff player up front for Millwall. And he was a freaking donkey, wasn't he? Odegaard's on the bench. Okay. Be interesting where he comes on then, Sam. Many thanks. Hey, AR, many thanks for coming in, mate. Much appreciated. Please, guys, once again, if you haven't subscribed, if you're having a down day, check our Realist channel out. It will make you laugh, make you cry, make you piss yourself. But please check his channel out. And if you enjoy his content, then subscribe. Let's hope Cardiff. No, come on, Alan. Listen, even if you are a Swansea fan, right? There's nothing better than a South Wales derby. Oh, jeez. You know, going back to Aaron's comment there, right? There's nothing better than a South Wales derby. We may detest each other, but I prefer the derbies when it was in the old Division 4 rather than the ones when we were both in the Premier League. Cardiff come down the line, cross coming over, buffered again, and it's come back and Millwall's up a halfway line. What the hell is happening with Spanish internet, eh? What the hell is happening? Right, guys, while it is buffering a bit more, please like, share, subscribe to Football with Brownie. Now, guys, we have passed the 400 mark lately. Let's get to 500 and to that magical 1,000 mark. Twitter, Football with Brownie. Facebook, Football with Brownie. And Instagram, Adam Brown 451. Big up to everybody in the chat as well, because Cardiff Millwall games have always been boring. The only excitement you have would be off the pitch. That's all I'm going to say. But anyway, right? Always been boring. And if it wasn't for you guys in the chat, then my life this afternoon would be even more boring. So thank you very much, guys. Right, Hyde's come back. Let's get a win. I hope we can get a win. We need to stop this winless streak big time. We haven't won since beginning of December or end of November. Right, we're on 79 minutes. It's 1-1. Right, just bear with me. I need a P. I need a PPP. And just bear with me. No. Before you lie, I've come back and I've seen this, yeah? I wasn't chugging one out. I'm not a 4-second chugger. That's for sure, yeah. Hang on. In reality, probably needs to sit. I'm going to be honest with you, yeah? I'm going to be honest with you, mate. The turtle's head is showing. But I wanted to get back to you guys, so I'm going to delay it for another 8 minutes. If I do have heavy breathing, it is not because I'm chigging one out. It is because I need, Yeah, because it's touching my pants. I'll be honest with you. Right. No, I haven't, you bastards. Jesus. I know. Hey, hang on a sec. My ex-wife used to say I was record time of 4 minutes. In fact, no, she said it was 3 minutes. Never mind, that's another matter. Itchy leg, Jesus. The amount of times he must have an itchy leg, he must be right down to the bone by now. Isn't it great? Laughter is what makes the world a different place, guys. Giving birth to the turtle's head is definitely showing. I'm telling you. Also, as well, Sam, what do you think about this? Yeah, I was talking to my mate last night, and because of kind of like similarities, and I've always had these similarities ever since my clubbing days, where my nose have expanded for one reason or another. Yeah, we all know. Anyway, I had a conversation with my mate about the similarities between me and Mr. Bean. So I'm thinking of doing a kind of like a Mr. Bean sketch. What do you think? Think I'll go down well? Chef United nearly scored me. Okay, I am. You know what? I've been so focused on the chats. I'm like a certain other YouTuber who we all know, but doesn't make attention for realities of ways then. Right. Chef United nearly scored, make it 1-0. Well, our scores. Let me go through the scores anyway. Yeah. Right. Everton 0, Newcastle 2. Now that was a shocker's final. Palace 1, Wolves 0. Wolves are fucking terrible this season. Man City 1, Sheffield United 0. West Brom 2, Fulham 2. Over here in Spain, Eibar 0, Sevilla 2. Real Madrid 1, Levante 1. Madrid down to 10 men. How much longer does Zidane have in that hot seat? Which is what we were talking about. What we were talking about in the podcast yesterday. And people who haven't seen the podcast, who are Arsenal fans, you don't even have to be an Arsenal fan. But I thought it was really interesting. The feedback was good as well, Sam, regarding to the detail, the amount of detail we went into the growing up of Martin Odegaard. I think that was a kind of special podcast. Right, Norwich have drew with Borough 0-0. Norwich down to 10 men. Birmingham 1, Coventry 1. Blackburn just scored against Luton. Brentford 5, Wickham 2. As we know, Cardiff 1, Millwall 1. Derby 1, Bristol City 0. Huddersfield 1, Stoke 1. Stoke, a man sent off. Forest 0, Barnsley 0. Oh, here we go. And I know you fuckers have been waiting for us in the chat. Swansea fucks. But it's Rotherham 1, Swansea 3. Sheffield Wednesday 1, Preston 1. I'm going to try and have a look at live standings at the moment. Delivered by Pigeon Mail because of Spanish internet. Oh, for fuck's sake, man. Fuck it. Fuck it. We'll end up where they are. Millwall have a corner. It's 86 minutes. Let's go through his chat. His chat's more interesting than the bloody game. Right. This is away from the shot draw. You do look. I know I do. It's been mentioned many, many times in the last 10 years. Do must have been crack one out by Sean and Coke. That would be a laugh. Hey, I'm not saying a word, Sam. I'm not saying a word. I don't want to hide with their bloody case against me. Being worked for being getting exposed to member along. That's why, you know what? That is why I'm not saying a word. Because I viewed that as well, AR. My FPL is fucked already. Yeah, mine has gone already. It's been all over the place regarding some of these bloody games being called off and some haven't. Now, I know that in the end, everyone will play a certain amount of games, but it's been all over the place. And I don't like the fact that the vice captain doesn't get any points, any additional points. Well, we'll see. You know what? I'm not even mentioning it. I don't want my YouTube channel to be. You have cheered me up with your videos, as my friend was just in Austin. Oh, thanks, Harry. Or is it? Hang on. Are you on my videos, or are you on Arsenal Realist videos? Anyway, we do try and capture a certain laughter out there. So, Harry, if it's my videos you've been laughing at, then please check out Arsenal Realist for more laughter videos. And if it's Arsenal Realist videos, fucking hang on. Try saying all this with a lisp. I'm telling you, fucking hard work, guys. I'm telling you, proper hard work. Anyway, if you've been laughing at Arsenal Realist videos, then check out my old videos for a laugh as well. Sound like when BBC Grandson read it. And let's go to the video printer. Ain't saying nothing. Yes. Yeah. Whoa, bro. No. I knew before. That's why I said I'm not saying nothing. It was very good stream. Yeah. It was, Sam. I enjoyed it. And I don't know if, Sam, you enjoyed, if you watched the stream I done with Dan from GTFM, an Italian Forza football. But Dan is a real good bloke. Real good bloke. And you know, as I mentioned earlier, people within Cardiff, the structure of Cardiff City, whether it's in the boardroom or certain leading fans or lead fan groups. Anyway, for a number of issues, in which, well, basically, I'm going to say the truth. I went quite public when Tan changed us from blue to red. I went quite public. And at the time, I was, well, as you know, I was, the worst job I ever had was, I was a county councillor, part-time county councillor, but on a full-time wage. I'm not saying anything, but that's fact reality. Right? And so basically I had the strings of a press at that time. Yeah, they done me over a couple of times, but basically I had my own fucking office desk in there. That's how close I was with the local press. So when Tan went from blue to red side, I was dead against it, absolutely dead against it. But the promise was, if you do this, we go red to blue. I'll give the club 100 million, and then that will be the boost to get us to Premier League. But that bought fans, in my opinion, that bought many fans off. A lot of fans sold out. Many fans were in my corner and had the same kind of principles I did. And as you know, because the same owner is still there, I haven't been to Cardiff. I've never seen Cardiff live when they're in the Premier League, and that hurts me. That absolutely hurts me. So because of that, and it went a bit public and everything, I lost some business because I used to supply Cardiff with the agency, with the recruitment agency as well. I used to supply, or help supply, let's just say, because I was second supplier to another agency. But anyway, help supply Cardiff with like the catering staff on match days, the hospitality staff and things like that. So I lost that business. I lost that side of my business anyway, because of my stance. And as a result, people haven't really forgiven me for that. Well, no, they don't need to forgive me. They had their opinion. I had my opinion regarding the rule, the change. But splits have continued to be there, even though Tan have changed us back to blue. And as a result, they hate inside the club. They hate me. So this channel is known within the club already because the rants have gone gone viral and so on. So I got a lot of respect for Dan. Dan has been on a channel now twice. He's spoken from the heart about his feelings on the club and his feelings of the club's decisions. And I know the club through its history. If the club doesn't like you as a reporter, they will out you. You will not be allowed in the press conference. You will not be given any access. You will not be given anything. So Dan is risking that just to come on this channel. And I got my utmost respect for him for doing that. And I hope that everybody else does. So even just on that basis, even if you're not a Cardiff fan, I would ask you to please check out my 2 podcasts with Dan, and it will be 2 of many, I'm hoping, because those are the kind of lengths in which people want to come on his channel to talk to you guys about. They're willing to risk their, let's be honest, they're willing to risk their livelihood in order to get you the details about what's going on within Cardiff City and what's going on within Welsh football in general. And not just me, but I hope every subscriber out there or every person who has viewed the videos I've done with Dan keeps that in mind, just how much this guy is risking. You know, by wanting to come out this channel, wanting to come onto the channel, and wanting to, you know, give people the reality of what's happening behind closed doors there. Let's wait for a full story. Yeah, I agree. No, I don't know. I think Norwich have got it. They may in the end. They may in the end creep over the finish line, but I think they got it. Chicken mayo gets through, but I don't know. I can't watch Arsenal, Chelsea fan. Well, the game was just finished. Cardiff won, Millwall won, and was it you, Maximus, or was it someone else who said 1-1? Brentford 6-2. Yeah, no, I agree. But have you not been back since the rebound, then, Maximus? I'll just wait for Maximus's response, and then I'll start. I'll start tying this up. I'll have to actually wait until the highlights come out to do a to do an aftermatch video, because unfortunately this the Spanish streaming have let me down today. I say I'm going to have to wait till the highlights, Aaron, unfortunately. But I think I know which way I'm going to go about it already. I think I knew which way I was going about after the first half an hour. Yeah, Vincent Tan, eh? Vincent Tan. And apparently, well, please watch I don't know if you watched the videos, the podcast, sorry, I done with Dan, but apparently one offer he had for the club was very generous, but he turned it down. So if he turned it down, what's his plans? He got no plans. West was dominated. Yeah, best team. Well, Cardiff beat them. Cardiff beat them earlier on in the season, and last month, I think, or November, Bargath. But I think Norwich are by far the better team in this league, by a long shot as well. Everton losing today, Bargath, was a very, very big shock. Anyway, brothers and sisters, thank you very much for joining. It ended Cardiff 1, Millwall 1. Due to the Spanish streaming, I'm going to have to wait until I see the highlights to go over again, just in case I missed anything during the buffering periods. But I will be doing an aftermatch video, and well, at least we didn't win. At least we didn't lose. But I think it was very disappointing. I'm very disappointed about it. Anyway, thank you very much for joining. If you're a Man United fan, good luck to Man United in the game against Arsenal. And if you're an Arsenal fan, good luck to Arsenal in the game against Man United. But please share, subscribe, and keep on watching the videos. Take care. Take care all.